Hey, this is Soap. What's going on? Welcome to another edition of the Regrettable podcast, which is one that I'm hoping I'm not going to regret that much because we have a special guest tonight, the one and only Matthew Cartagena. Say hello, Matthew.
Yeah, I'm finally here. Soap's been talking about me on so many podcasts. Like, does this guy even exist? Is he ever gonna appear? Like, is this guy a myth or some shit? But now I exist. I'm here. And
Everybody knows it now.
And
of course, everybody knew it at YaoiCon. They all saw you.
yeah, I was there. And it's like, it was just basically, my usual mind fucking, here and there, I'm gonna rip out your eye and pee in your skull, like shit like that. So I'm a little bit jittery right now. It's my first time Skyping. This thing's like, I've always been but like 10, 20 years behind on the technology. I don't know.
Well, Skype is like 20 years old, so I think you're. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
5 billion years, however it is, behind on getting onto shit. Because my main computer in my room's like, part of it's falling off, and it's from the old era. I basically just get hand-me-downs from my brother and whatnot. He's got like
that's what I do with phones.
He has like the Battlestar Galactica of equipment though. Like, when you come down to LA, I'll show you the studio and whatnot, like where he's at currently at the moment.
Wait a second. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because something happened with the audio, and I could hear an echo.
Well, I'm not really, I don't...
No, it's fine now. It's better now. Whatever you're doing now, keep it like this, because the other way was, it was not good.
Oh, okay. I don't know where the mic is, so...
Well, you're crystal clear.
I'm just talking to the screen, basically.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
So what are you up to? Why are you on my show?
So me and Soap, I've asked Soap to join my band for like 3 weeks ago. If you wanted to join up with my project Habsburg. If you guys didn't all know, Soap's a huge fan of Visual K, a big fan of J-Rock, and we've always been into that. I still remember like the first time I met you too, when you were at the J-Rock Revolution panel. I was like,
oh yeah, and I got kicked out?
Yeah, I was on their side at the time because I was such a big Phantasmagoria fan. Like, you were criticizing Riku, and I was like, the hell's this? What's this guy thinking? This is the guy I was up against the night before, and now he's dissing Riku? What's going on?
I wasn't really dissing the band. I was telling them that they're getting screwed.
Yeah, it was about the file sharing. Like, it was until we talked about it, like, at like the first time like you and me hung out at YaoiCon that I understood what everything was going on, because I was such a diehard Phantasmagoria fan, like back in the day. That was like before I got into Jan d'Arc, and
that old band,
and that whole thing took off, and I've just been into that since then. So, and I guess I'm pushing Soap towards the whole move into LA thing, and whatnot. For all you listeners out there, if you want,
I'm sure I have a handful of fans that probably want me to do that, because then they can see me at the Laugh Factory every other day. But
Laugh Factory, the Improv in Melrose, like I took Oliver there with me. Like me and Oliver is another friend of ours. Oliver's actually got a lot of good material himself, though.
I don't know if you should name drop him because he hasn't done anything,
Yeah, but I mean,
he's just like our friend. I don't know if we should start like naming people we just happen to know.
I'll name the people who cook those bacon wrap hot dogs, man. They should get name dropped.
I don't like bacon.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're vegan or something.
Bacon is like ugh. I don't understand. What is it with bacon? Why the fascination? Is it like a fad?
It's kind of like, think about it this way. The whole thing with veganism and vegetarianism, there was like that ever since that took a big rise in fads in the whole healthy food scene in LA, it was kind of like punk rock. It's kind of like punk rock to progressive rock. Like, it's the punk rock to, like, say healthy foods progressive rock, and punk rock is bacon.
But I like punk rock, and I don't like bacon. Is gross. It's like
the opposite of eating healthy. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm being bad. I'm eating bacon.
Yeah, I don't eat health. I mean, the only reason why I'm vegan is because it's just I don't want cancer, and but even if I wasn't, I wouldn't eat bacon because it tastes like feet. It's gross. I mean,
Just about everything causes cancer these days, though. Like watching TV with your pants off, or.
well, who doesn't do that? I mean, who kind of freak watches TV with their pants on?
Me, because I'm fucked up.
Oh, you evidently that's weird. How do you do that? How do you watch X-Men?
I watch TV like in a three-piece suit, bow tie, and a top hat with a zucchini up my ass.
Well, better zucchini than So when you're done with that, does it become a cucumber?
I don't know, man. If you said pickle, I was gonna be like, oh yeah, my ass has vinegar. But then I just thought of it, and I'm like, oh okay, there you go.
Wait, do zucchinis don't become pickles, do they?
Well, if you soak them in vinegar, that's how pink pickles are made, right? Zucchinis.
I don't know. Fuck a pickle.
Hey, that's part of the vegan diet, one way or another.
I don't like pickles. I also don't eat soy. I hate soy.
You
I think any vegan that eats soy should suck a dick because they don't realize that most of the soy that's created was created by deforestation. And if your point of being a vegan is to help the environment and you eat soy, you're a cunt. Because they deforest places in Brazil just to have soy farms, so these cunty people that go to the Trader Joe's can get their soy milk with their faggot faces.
There's
I'm just complaining now.
There's that whole thing with the like for every person who's like, oh, every animal is sacred on the planet or something like that.
Well,
like, you gotta know like vegetables are alive too.
I don't believe animals are sacred. I don't give a shit. But it's the whole idea of industry. You can't industrialize life. You can't have a conveyor belt of chickens. That's just weird. It's not like an Xbox. It's weird. I mean, I'm not against eating meat at all. I actually used to hunt, and when I have the means to, I'll do it again. But the whole idea of going to McDonald's to get a burger, it's weird to have animals in a factory, on a factory line. It's just weird. It's not right. It's weird. How many times have I said weird?
Dude, I didn't know you. I didn't know we just opened a whole new can of worms. I didn't know you were into hunting. We should go sometime. I'm so family's got such a pretty bomb collection of guns. We could take the and the gaunts into the woods and go for some venison.
I don't use guns though, but I have had venison and I've had
bow and arrow.
Yeah. When I was younger, my dad and my his brother, we would use the bow, and they try to teach me how to skin. So I had a huge Bowie knife and cutting up the animal, and I was really young. But the venison is like when you get it fresh off the carcass, it's like so soft.
Yeah. And they always people always say venison's like super like hard and shit. They say it's super, like all dried out. It's like a really tough meat.
Well, they didn't kill the animal to get it.
Yeah, you didn't get fresh from the source, and I want to try that, because like I'm Filipino, like to us, like we farm raise like the pigs ourselves, like back on my family's home island, we got like a few pigs, and so and that's not industrialized at all. It's just
that doesn't bother me because it's very localized and the carbon footprint is like minuscule. But when you get into this factory farm shit, it's too big.
Up.
It's too big. There's nothing wrong with eating meat. Humans are omnivores. We're omnivorous. But it's just too big. Like, the milk industry is worse than the cigarette industry. I think it's healthier to smoke a pack a day than to have a glass of milk.
You should have imagined the image that just popped into my head when you said milk industry. Like, just imagine, like all of us dudes are getting like strapped into these chambers and just getting jerked off by a machine, and it's just draining into like this giant container of jizz that's thrown into like women who are lined up, and then they're like getting pumped with it.
But that's not milk.
that's the kind of That's the happy milk. That's that good milk, you know what I'm saying? Devices jerking you off and into a giant machine and like pumping into women. I don't know if I'd think that was hot or if it was just like, man, this is the rest of my life. Like
Yeah.
if I was one of those dudes in the factory.
Yeah, you don't want to be that. What did you do with your receiver again? You sound weird. I can hear my echo. This is not good
I'm
for
facing
our
a different
listeners.
direction.
Well, face the other direction.
Okay, how am I now?
The same.
Okay, how about now?
Same.
How about now?
Same.
Now.
Better.
Okay, so I guess the microphone's right here then. Shit.
Yeah, well, there you go. We just detective work. We're like a team now.
The mic. Okay, anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Oliver, if you're listening, because I'm flashing forward to like me and him listening to this right now. So Matthew, you in the future, adjust your underwear.
Oh, you wear underwear?
Yeah, I've.
That's so gay. Who wears underwear? I haven't worn underwear in like 12
Wait,
years.
don't you get like your dick like scraped on the zipper? Like.
Nope.
Like you have like one of those you must have like those pants that like cover the zipper, or like when you get a hard on, like it opens that thing that covers the zipper, and then
I've never had a problem.
Like you've never gotten like zipper scrape dick?
Nope.
That's
well I wear women's jeans, so
they must have like women, because you got like button instead of.
Yeah, there's buttons. I have a lot of jeans with buttons. All my clothes are women's clothes, but no one would know it because, when I wear it, it doesn't look like it's a woman's clothing. It just fits better. So that's why
I remember when you wore my jacket that one time.
Yeah, I like that jacket. I'm sorry we lost it.
Yeah, that wasn't even mine either. Like
I know it was Harris's.
Yeah, and I traded that in for a shirt, so it was a fair trade, and I like that jacket too.
That jacket was cool.
It kind of sagged on you a little bit too. Like
yeah, but it looked cool.
I think you'd fit into like petite size for like, you could probably like if you did enough like voice modification, you could be like petite size women's model. You have like the same sizes, because like I kick it with a lot of the like those Japanese gyaru girls.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, man, we could probably get you into one of those like petite model shows.
Well, let's do it.
Make you bank in no time.
Let's do it. The thing is, I'm actually a 4 petite in blazers, so I know that much. So if any of my listeners want to buy me a gift, I like women's blazers, so get 4 petite and.
Yet another reason why you gotta come down to LA. Like, not only am I gonna get you to meet people, well, I'm not gonna be with you all the time though. Like, I'll be busy with my stuff. But not only are you gonna be able to like meet people like any other day of the week, but But I'm sure like you've met like your fair amount of people in like your time, but I don't.
Well, I meet people every day. I mean, there's people everywhere. They're like roaches.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, like, yeah.
You mean like networking?
Yeah.
See, you got to clarify that.
Yeah.
You have a band that's doing stuff now, don't you?
Millennia Creeps, yeah.
Millennia Creeps, yeah. Tell us about that.
Millennia Creeps, it's like a real like I'm the youngest member, and our oldest member is a 62-year-old Jewish guy, and he plays both bass and a device called an EWI. It's like a flute or something. It's like an electronic flute and mixed with a MIDI controller. I don't know if you've ever seen those before or played one.
I've seen a MIDI, yeah, but not EWI. I thought that was I think I contracted that from my ex-fiance.
It's made by Akai. We just tried out our new keyboardist last night, and we're getting a DJ in too. It's an extreme eclectic band. It's probably like the first ever extreme eclectic band out there. To explain definition, extreme eclectic, it's all genres. It's like all genres merged into one single genre. Like
just kind of do what you want.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Just literally like everything, like the ability to do whatever. And then this coming spring, Habsburg's going to be up and running. That's going to be my J-Rock Visual K band. Maybe
that's the one that I'm gonna.
Yeah, that I want to get you in.
I'm the token female in it, I guess.
Yeah, you could do the whole Mana thing, the Rame thing with the little.
No, first of all, Mana can suck a dick. Secondly, I'm not quiet. I talk. Thirdly, you can tell I'm the token woman because I'm playing a bass. You ever notice that? Like every fucking Western J-rock influenced cunty band is the woman is always playing the bass, and it gives bass players a bad name because they always play it really shitty, like they don't know what they're doing. And it's like the bass is a wonderful instrument if you know what the fuck you're doing with it.
Actually, on the contrary, my friend's band when he
Don't disagree with me on my show. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I was kidding.
The girl, she played a 6-string and she was a Berkeley grad. She blew like me and Nick were me and Oliver were in like the front row at the show, and we were like, she was like, "Hey, can you shred?" And she like her fingers just flew across that fretboard.
I could kick her ass.
She's pretty good. I could recommend you to her. You guys could have.
Who is it? Yeah, promote for her. Go ahead.
I don't remember her name.
Well, that's how good she was.
Yeah.
You remember the band she was in?
Persia, but I don't know if they're still together anymore. I don't think she's in that.
Okay. Well, here's the ultimate question: is she hot?
Actually, for a white girl, yeah. Because I'm more into Asians at the moment, but yeah, I'd smash. I think I jerked off to one of her pictures.
Yeah, that's a shame, dude. You need to get laid. You really do.
It's okay. I laid it down. I laid down some tiling. I laid down some.
Very clever. Very, very clever. I didn't see that one coming at all.
Especially from you, Matt Cartagena.
Yeah, you're always full of twists. No, you actually are. But so have you guys done any gigs lately?
Millennium Creeps. We just had one on the 27th. I smashed a VCR at the end of our set.
That sounds awesome.
Like I just found a VCR in our garage, and I took a piece of a mic stand and smashed it live.
And let me pull a Matt Afazio right now. For those of you, for our younger listeners, like all of you who don't know what a VCR is, that's what they had before they had DVD players. Yeah, so
and that's why I smashed it, because it's been sitting there.
The VCRs are stupid.
You could put your penis in them though.
You can put your microphone fucked up again.
Oh, you could put your penis on them. Can you hear me? You could put your penis inside of the VCR. Like it's
bad. It's bad. I can hear my echo.
You could. How's it now?
Bad.
Now.
No.
Now.
Better. Good.
Oh dang! It's like making me
move.
I guess the mic must be moving around or something. I didn't even know this thing had a mic. It was like I just called my mom up right before I did this. I'm like, Mom.
Wait, it's an iPad?
Yeah, it's an iPad.
Those can be used as phones, right?
I think so. I don't know if this one can in particular.
You just have to get an application for it, or an app, as the kids call it.
This also, in addition to that, it's not even my mom's got this Burberry cover on it, all fancy So I don't know what I can't even see the mic clearly. I don't know if the Burberry cover's even covering it or not. So, but I guess this corner of the iPad's where it's at. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you sound clear now, and I can't hear my echo.
Well, you could stick your penis in the VCR.
Well, why would you want to record it?
I mean, no, because it feels good, man.
How does that feel good? There's a bunch of mechanical moving parts in it. What?
Masochism?
No, but yeah, that doesn't work on the cock. That's just psychosis.
How do you know?
Well, I know because I'm a masochist. I mean, I don't mind a slap in the face and maybe a tack to the forehead and a little golden shower once or twice.
Have you ever thought of this combo though, a convention, like an anger management convention and a masochist convention? Bring them together and there you go. You got marriages all day.
That would never happen.
Really?
I like how your ideas are so impossible. The things you think of will never, ever, ever happen.
And then I make them happen tomorrow. I call up the anger management group. Hey, I got a room reserved for you guys. Right?
No, I mean, the most you could do is bill the two they would have to be separate conventions billed in the same hotel. That's the only way that would work.
Just the anger management. It would be an anger management circle. It'd be like probably like 10 of them to the like the BDSM masochists. They'd hook up with each other. It's like, well, I'm into getting slapped. I hate everything, and then just be like, ugh. And then like somebody's gonna like masochist will like have like fingers missing, and they'll be mostly up his own ass or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Inside of his brain, like he'll like take like that pizza cutter and he'll put those fingers in there, and then he'll be eating like some tapas, like Spanish tapas out of it.
You know how hard it would be to cut off a finger with a pizza cutter? Those things don't even cut pizza right.
The pizza cutter cuts open his skull, and then his fingers are like jammed into his brain, and there's tapas on top of that.
You'd need like a buzzsaw to cut open your skull. Speaking of buzzsaws,
we haven't even gotten to the Spanish tapas. Like, how would like where would you want to lay those down?
I don't. I mean, no comment. I don't like food. How about that?
Don't talk about food around you.
I don't like food. I like drinking, but I don't like food. Food is weird. You have to food. Fucking food. Yeah, were you there? No, you weren't. You left pretty early at YaoiCon, didn't you?
I was only there for that. Like, yeah.
Yeah. So, oh man, let me tell you. I was having dinner with a bunch of random people, and I had to go use the bathroom, and I actually mentioned this in another podcast, so I don't know why I'm repeating myself, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyways because fuck it, it's my show. I had to go use the bathroom.
The podcast.
What was that?
That was the last time on the podcast.
No, actually, it was like 3 podcasts ago. But anyways, I was going to use the bathroom, and I don't like using public bathrooms, so I went up to my room, and when I left my room, this montage of fucking smoking hot cunts just came out of the elevator. And they were like chatting it up with me, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's very interesting. I'm gonna act like I give a shit while I go in the elevator.
They went up to you and they praised you or something like that, and they wanted to bring you up to their room to drink.
They did. They wanted to bring me up to their room to have a drink, and I was like, wow, that's like such a.
But you had to go back to dinner with your.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened, and oh man, I so regret not having a drink with those cunts. I shouldn't call them cunts because they were nice. But I'm not, so I'm gonna call them cunts.
You could.
I hope they're not listening.
You should have posted on like that YaoiCon board. It's like, hey, you remember me? Let's have that drink now. Come out here. Or like, just like in the movies. Oh, how about that drink now? Bring that.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I've got a girlfriend. It's kind of ruined my life.
No. Just have the drink. It's like. Just say you lost your dick in Vietnam, like on vacation in Vietnam, not in,
On vacation in Vietnam, I just lost, like I just forgot where I put it.
Yeah, you didn't, like not in the war,
Like that song by the Detachable Penis. I forget who did that song.
The Butthole Surfers?
No, it wasn't the Butthole Surfers. It was someone else.
Oh, Doc McGee.
No, you know what? It does.
Wrote that shit. There's still like that music career that you had that I have no idea about. Like
you mean back when I was in the synth pop band? It was King Missile. King Missile did Detachable Penis.
Okay.
I just Googled it.
Like, have you ever played with anybody famous back in your music era?
No.
Maybe.
Why would I do that? Who the fuck am I?
People need bass players or drummers. The drummers are like the most in demand thing, like anywhere. That's like, if you saw the diagram, like there's like guitarist or the thing or like what you find the most of, bass player's second most, singer's third most, and then the drummer's like, sorry dude, I'm already in 4 bands.
Yeah, I don't like playing drums because I don't like being in the back, but that is my first instrument. But also I don't like.
You could set your kid up in the front or in the audience.
Yeah, and be like Tito Puente.
No, more like Tommy Lee, where like how he has like that thing rises the drum up or whatever.
Yeah, that's too sticky,
Around like I've seen them like Shinya from Luna Sea. It takes him and like turns it like sideways.
Him and his fat face. Do a sit up, Shinya.
It's funny nobody knows who Shinya is.
Everybody knows who Shinya and his fat face and his fucking gut.
He married one of the members of Morning Musume.
I'm not surprised. Everyone's married one of the
He
members.
had 14 kids with her.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Fucking cunt. Yeah, that's what we need. More Japs. Keep fucking, you dirty. Ugh. Blah.
I really agree with you with the whole overpopulation thing, like big time. Like I was crusading for that back in my 10, 11-year-old era.
How do you have 14, like, with the same woman?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I think he probably had like a few set of twins, or just like, you are my cow. We're gonna do this shit, you know.
Her pussy must look like a parachute.
Well, think about her uterus, man. That's probably like a dilapidated apartment, you know.
It's like a suitcase. You can put like she can be like a drug mule.
I want to jump in there like Voltron, like, and control her like a Gundam from her uterus.
It's like a pouch for kangaroos now. She puts kids that she doesn't want to hold in there now.
Just imagine like jumping inside of a girl.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
And controlling her like a robot. Like you have you jump in the uterus and then it's got like controls and shit. Like,
I think you'd have to like get into their brain like a parasite if you wanted to.
It says like the uterus, and it's got like PMS is like a special like missile launch button with and it's underneath glass.
So that's how they squirt?
Maybe.
That's how you make women squirt.
You have to smash the glass and press the button.
Oh, let me tell you, you do gotta press the button if you want to make a broad squirt.
There's also a metapause. Metapause is probably like the self-destruct button, like in Gundam Wing, when Hero's like metapause.
Gundam Wing. Do you like Gundam?
Me?
Yeah. No, the other guy I'm talking to on the podcast. Yes, you silly goose.
Yeah. No, they didn't. No, there is another guy here.
He's invisible, and he's the more interesting one in this conversation. No, but seriously, do you like Gundam Wing?
Yeah, Wing's probably like one of my favorites. How do you feel about it?
Can't stand it. I think it's shit.
Really?
I think it's horse shit. You know,
out of all of the series, or
all of them are horse shit. Robotech was okay. Macross was like, all right.
You're not much of a mecha guy, really.
Fuck. Ugh. Blah.
Just general.
It's just ugh.
How'd you feel about Eva?
Evangelion, I liked it to a point, and then I got like so sick of it because everyone had their stupid problems and nobody got resolved, and that stupid Shinji's dad was such
dies at the end.
Yeah, and that's like a cop out. That's like a Deus Ex Machina. Like I've never seen that.
Everybody like, oh, everybody's dead. It's okay.
I like the purple haired chick.
Oh, Megumi, yeah, she had a nice ass.
No, she didn't. She was a cartoon. Stop thinking like that. But the reason why I don't like Gundam is because of all the female crossplayers. It's like they look so weird doing crossplays. Like, it's so hard to find a good female crossplayer. You know what I mean?
I know a few.
Well, they're probably fat and ugly, so you can't really tell. You know, like it's. Oh, this is going nowhere. I'm going to stop before I offend everyone in this room.
No. I'm pretty sure they've heard it all by now. It's like the whole fat and ugly cosplayer thing. It's been played out by now. It's like...
No, I'm not worried about fat and ugly cosplayers. It's just like, it's easier to look like a guy if you're fat and have no body. You know, so naturally they're going to be more convincing that they look like John Candy. But the thing is, they look like John Candy cosplaying Hiro Yui. And what is with all this fucking Slash fan? Can't you just create your own shit? Why don't you create something original? And you know what? How about you not do that and just fuck a dude?
Naruto is kind of like my enemy when it comes to anime. That's the more thing that I can't stand, like the whole headband bullshit, Naruto cards, and all the...
people wear it for no reason.
It's like, look at me. I gotta mention this. All the people that wear the striped hats from Bleach with the green stripes on them, and they think they're hot because they're wearing a striped hat.
I don't think they think they're hot. I just think that they think they're like one of the group.
I've seen them like, dude, I'm so hot.
Yeah, well, you gotta think highly of yourself, because if you don't, who will? You know.
The striped hat.
Bleach is another one of those things. I can't stand it. It's
He's
garbage.
like wearing a kimono and a striped hat, and he thinks he's Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt looks like a foot. I can't stand. Anime is such garbage now. Like ever since Satoshi Kon died, you know.
Have you ever seen? What was your favorite old anime?
Like movie, film, or series.
Like the shit from like the 90s. Like the
Uh, I
was
love.
like
I
was
love.
like a drag out slobber knocker era.
I love Tekka Man.
Have you ever seen Eat Man?
You mean 8 Man?
Eat Man, the guy who eats like steel and generates shit through his hands.
No, I haven't. But I've seen 8 Man, like 8 Man After and shit. Another good one. This is a good one. It was Why the Last Man. It was based after. It's actually based after an American comic, believe it or not, and it was made into a really good
I
manga.
like that, like a good reversal on him.
Have you read it?
I haven't checked that out.
It's really good. That and Fist of the North Star. I was so into that when I was younger.
There you go. That I was about to bring that up. See,
that was the good shit.
When I'm talking about slobber knocker, have you ever saw them like? They had a remake of it somewhat, and with all like the bodies exploding and shit, and all the guts and everywhere. I remember.
Yeah.
I caught it on HBO.
Yeah, I don't have HBO. But there's actually some good newer anime. Like I like Blood, the Last Vampire.
I think I saw a little bit of that. I think I saw like the second movie of that.
It's pretty good. I would recommend it if you're into like some of the more serious. There's stuff I can't.
Poster of it on my wall.
So do I. Did we both get it from an anime expert?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, but it's actually worth looking into. I think it's really good. I'm so sick of the whole chibi shit and all the half-assed. Let's talk about. I mean, even though I know
for Guro.
the character for Blood, she's a schoolgirl, but I let it go because it's a good fucking it's a good series. But I'm so sick of the schoolgirl shit.
Have you ever been able to get through an entire girl manga?
No.
Really? Like all the like I'm on like the first 2 pages and like there's maggots in a girl's anus and.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, but I lose interest in everything real quick.
What would it take, sir, to keep your interest? Like
Ghost in the Shell, the manga, brilliant. Ghost in the Shell was awesome.
The manga, not the movie.
The film was great too, but it was so different from the manga. There were so many characters that were missing. Ghost in the Shell, the manga, went for like 26 volumes, I think. And I know there's going to be some asshole on YouTube saying, "No, dude, it went for 56."
There was a special on HBO showing like exact like parts and scenes in the Matrix that stole like scenes exactly from the movie.
Oh well, the Matrix was basically Neuromancer. I don't know if you've read that by William Gibson.
So like the Wachowski brothers just like whole like took that whole the plot line or like.
They didn't really steal anything, but I mean nothing is original,
Yeah.
And they're not brothers. Larry is Lana now, which I think that's awesome that he is a she now because like I've always considered gender re-identification or whatever they fucking call it.
You never thought of like having it all, being a hermaphrodite and being able to do it all.
Actually, yeah. Like who's that tranny? She's really hot. Vanity. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know if I keep up with trannies and.
Oh man, she is. First of all, she's got a great body as a woman.
I only know Line Trap. That's about it.
No. You gotta, for all my listeners who are freaks, look her up. Vanity. I think there's like 2 eyes. She's a great body, a decent.
And she's a hermaphrodite?
No, she's not a hermaphrodite. She's a transgender, but she didn't cut off her cock, and rightfully so. She has a great cock. It's awesome.
So kind of like Line Trap.
Well, there's no trap.
No, that's Line Trap is this one girl from like I know about her from 4chan. She has these like really dark eyes and like really dark eyelashes. She looks really good in like smoky black makeup, dark hair, and really good sized penis.
So is she transgender or?
For the most part, I'm pretty sure it's a guy on estrogen pills, some boob increasing.
See, that's the thing. The thing with those pills is like I'm afraid they would shrink my cock. That's my biggest concern why I won't do it, because I don't want to lose the girth.
Yeah, you could probably you should go for it all. Like, have a pussy right under your nutsack, and then just like, all right, I'm the full buffet. 12,
No,
I'm the full combo.
No, that's not happening. Have you seen some of the train wrecks of those operations?
Chaz Bono. How do you feel about Chaz Bono?
I don't mind. Well, what do you mean how I feel about him?
Like, just like sexually.
First of all, I've never seen his cock, so I can't judge that. But I don't give a shit. I mean, the dude, he was born a woman, and
like
it wasn't right for him.
Like attraction level wise.
I'm not really into white people that much. I mean, that sounds racist, but like, and actually, that's not even true.
That's not racist, because like you can't call somebody's penis racist.
Most of my girlfriends have been white, but I'm not attracted to him personally because he's just not my type.
Yeah.
He's kind of stocky like George Costanza, but I don't knock him at all. I appreciate what he did. I'm not one of those cunts
not
that's
personality or points of view, but just like sexual attractiveness.
No, I'm not attracted to him at all.
Yeah, and that can't be called over for racism, like, because if what turns you on turns you on, you can't like force yourself to like something just because it's politically correct.
Well, I'm not politically correct at all. Speaking of which, just for all my listeners, I'm gonna have Denzel back on the show tomorrow, but we're gonna talk about the election. But what did you vote?
Yeah, I actually did. Yeah.
Who did you vote for, if you don't mind saying?
Well, I really liked Gary Johnson. He was really cool, but I went for Obama.
You didn't vote for Mickey Mouse?
I saw a ballot with
Mickey
on there.
He's been on the ballot for like 20 years. He's one of the protest ballots that's been there forever.
Mickey Mouse and Roseanne.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Roseanne's run? Because I know
I vaguely heard of it. I know she did.
You saw her name on the ballot, didn't you?
I didn't vote.
Oh, okay. So.
I don't vote, and I know a lot of people are going to give me shit about this, but I'm not registered.
No, it's all good. Because I'm Matt Cartagena. I'm chill with shit.
Yeah, but there's going to be a lot of people like, oh, you didn't vote? Yeah, I didn't vote. And
all
guess who
people
won?
Who are going to bitch on Virgil about that shit, why don't you guys try to be more like Matt Cartagena and be chill?
Yeah, just take it easy. I mean, your boy won, so what are you complaining about?
Be more like Matt Cartagena. This is for all you listeners out there. Be more like me. Be more chill, and the world will be a better place. Have a nice Coke and whiskey, and watch some Drawn Together and some porno. That
was a good show. I like that show.
Yeah, I love the shit out of that show.
I like the Pikachu, how he spoke Japanese and was always pissed. He was always angry for no reason.
Yappery and yeah. Oh, one time I think I got really drunk with Oliver and we were watching that show, and then he woke me up and I punched him because I thought he was Toot. Because my eyes were messed up. I was like, what? And I was hallucinating.
You remember at YaoiCon? I don't know if you remember this. This is 2 or 3 years ago. You remember that room that we were in with Vlad?
Yeah.
And those dudes were fucking just right there.
Yeah.
That was funny. I remember.
And then we were pointing out a girl who was topless. We were looking at outside at the balcony.
I couldn't find her. I remember that. I couldn't see her.
You're like, I see her, but I'm not seeing her. I don't want my girlfriend mad.
Oh yeah. Who was I with? I think it was with Jessie at the time. Yeah.
I never met her, so.
No, you'll meet her. I'm back with her.
Oh.
She's a gorgeous Jew. Which is, I know, it's a strange combination.
That's the question. Is your girl moving down with you or nah?
Well, we're discussing a lot of it. We're not really sure exactly what's going to happen.
She's going to come down to LA too or not?
Probably not. I'm probably going to end up going to New York City, but I don't know. I haven't made a final decision. She supports me if I choose to go to LA. She'll support me, so I know I have that. But I haven't made a final decision.
Well, a lot of people come in and out of my bro's studio. You know that like all kinds of people come in and out of there, and I'd like to come visit that. We just like it's finally just done being built, and there's a lot of different like recording equipment and all this shit. We'd probably like cut our first track there when you're down here already.
Well, I'll definitely visit, and I would love to actually be a part of the band, and whether or not I live there, I would definitely commute to do recordings and stuff, but I just haven't made a decision.
Yeah. There's also Angels and Kings. We got to take you there. Angels and Kings is a rock and roll club on the Sunset Strip. Everybody's there, like most of the nights.
Do they have comedy shows?
Angels and Kings? It's not that far from any of the comedy clubs though, but
well, no, because I'm actually looking into doing comedy at rock and roll clubs because Doug Stanhope does that, and he gets away with a lot more stuff than you would.
They have performances there and DJs, so they'd be down for some comedy. Especially someone like you would be like perfect for Angels and Kings because of your style and everything. Like your style of clothing, your taste in music, like that's your crowd, like right there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would be looking for too.
Yeah, or Loaded, Loaded's the other place I know. Or any of like the goth clubs, like Far Sinister, Das Bunker. I'm pretty sure you've heard of all of those places.
Yeah. There's great goth clubs out in Las Vegas too.
I haven't seen enough of like the nightlife in Vegas yet. As an adult.
Oh, I formally invite you for my birthday. There's a club that a friend of mine who he's really in the know in Yaoicon. He's a DJ out in a club out there, and I don't want to name drop it because I didn't get permission from him, but it's a really good. He's an awesome DJ for one thing.
We'll call him Mr. X.
Yeah, Mr. X. He's a really cool guy, and I'm gonna have my birthday party, my 31st birthday party.
Is
out
it a
there.
Local Vegas joint, or is it the Strip? Because like there's two Vegases basically.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Because from the point of view of like all the Vegas people I've met, like all of them's like, oh, the Strip, man, fuck that place. Like a lot of the locals are like, nah, locals don't like kicking it at the Strip.
Yeah, that's where all the tourists go, kind of thing.
That's how they feel, but some are cool with it.
And the MMA crowd.
Here's a secret though, for those of you like to gamble listening to this. All the casinos on the outside of the Strip are programmed in a way that you're more likely to win. So they're really meant for the locals. So like the casinos on the outskirts, if you play on any of the slot machines there, like you're more likely to win on those.
How do you figure?
No, that's how they're programmed.
But how do you know?
It's this special I saw on Travel Channel.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good enough proof for me. So there you have it, listeners. I believe that it was on the Travel Channel. Can't be lie.
From
TV, we all know TV doesn't lie to us. I mean, look at Romney. He never lied, right? I don't understand how Romney got a second chance to run, because how did people forget he called a bunch of black people dogs?
Because his church is like in the Mormon religion, like built right into it. It's like black people's skins turned dark by God. That's like genuinely what they believe. Like that right there is already a death sentence. I don't know why anybody just like didn't search that out and just cut him out right away. This really was supposed to be Ron Paul's race. Like they should have.
Yeah, he was too forward thinking for this dumbass country.
Like Ron Paul Obama, that would have been like really like close call out there, like a good fight. Though my guy was Dennis Kucinich. Like I didn't start getting in it.
Oh, him and his hot wife.
Yeah, I didn't start getting into that guy until recently.
That fucking redhead, he does not belong. He did not earn. How did he? You know what he looks like, and he looks like the guy that owns the Cosplay Deviants.
What?
Cosplay Deviants. I think what is his name? Greg or You know the guy that runs Cosplay
Aw,
Deviants?
dude.
He looks exactly like Dennis Kucinich, and he gets as many girls as it. It's how is that how you get girls? You have to have some sort of a deformation that makes you weird and big-eared and small.
And you have to have good politics.
I guess. I don't know if he has good politics. Cosplay Deviants, what do you think about that place?
I've never been there. I don't think so.
No, I mean, nobody goes there. I mean, it's an online... You know what Cosplay Deviants is.
Nope.
You don't? Oh, well,
it's Cartagena. I don't mess with drama. I'm just me.
Well, there's no drama. It's just a cosplay softcore porn kind of place.
Okay, softcore porn. Now I'm interested.
Yeah, I mean it's really good if you're into the amateur crowd and
Speaking of porn, that porn that you're working on, I'm really like I sent
there's actually 3. It's actually a trilogy.
That is too awesome. So like, okay, here's man, I don't know why I didn't bring this up sooner. So like, I sent Soap a message because of what he brought, like because of what he said about.
Is this about the butter?
What?
Was this about the butter?
What was there about butter?
You were talking about using butter as lube.
Oh no, I just sent you that text because I was drunk.
Oh yeah, that's and for everyone out there who wants to try anal, use olive oil. It's actually really good.
So yeah, so the porno that Soap's making, I offered him this if he does it Froggy style,
which I still don't know what that is.
The girl squats down on a chair or a bed or a table or any elevated surface, and the guy takes her from behind, and it displays her thighs and her ass in like the best way.
I actually have a video of that I've been meaning to post on like X Hamster just because.
You don't post on like XTube, so it's you're more of an X Hamster guy.
I'm more of a I don't give a fuck guy. Like I don't care where it goes as long as it's up because I'm an exhibitionist. But I've actually considered putting that up because it's me and my girlfriend now. A couple of years ago.
Style, that's my favorite position. It just displays it so perfectly.
Especially when they have a good ass.
Yeah, like I just love watching girls squat.
Unless it smells. Ugh.
Well, you gotta love this. Like learn.
No, you do not love the smell. Sometimes they get a smell. It's like ugh. Like my girlfriend now has never had it, but I've had girlfriends that's like ugh, God, what did you did you forget to wipe yesterday?
She might have like your girl must have a really good diet and wipes really thoroughly.
Well, she's vegan also.
That's pretty chill.
Yeah, but everyone thinks vegans are crazy, which doesn't bother me because
I wouldn't date one, but I'd have one like family best friend. That's all good, but like it wouldn't work for me like relationship wise, like girlfriend wise, because diet's too like. Like I want to be able to share a lobster with the love of my life.
Fuck it. Fuck lobster's gross. Yeah.
Anyways, back to the porn. We gotta stay on this though, but I'm not stopping just at the Froggy style. So in exchange for you doing Froggy style, jizzing in her ass, sucking it out, and spitting it back into her mouth, or dripping it slowly back from your mouth into hers,
What is that? It is that like that's like a dirty snowball. Is that what they call that?
Yeah, I guess so. So I'm offering to take you guys both out to this one real like casual dining vegan place in Fashion Plaza in Irvine. Or I think that's in Irvine or like Newport. It's in the OC. But I think it's more like casual dining. You get the food to go, and they have like this all natural like lemonade that they brew there, and I think this flower juice of some sort.
How do you brew lemonade? And secondly, how do you do it unnaturally?
I have no clue. They use like I don't think they use sugar. They probably use like agave or brown sugar or something like that. And I think the unnatural way is when you use country time instead of just squeezing the lemon.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. It's like you.
But okay, to get on that, what you're asking me to suck my own cum out of the other actress's asshole on camera and then spit it into her mouth. How does that fit into the plot of my movie? I mean, you don't even know what the movie's about.
Nope.
And that's I mean, that's a bit. I mean, I'm not saying I'm against stuff like that. I'm a complete freak, but people don't want to see that. They don't want to see that. That's a very select. My crowd does not want to see that.
So you want like a general audience porn?
Well, no, it's like what I'm doing is it's not even really porn. I call it anti-porn. I've actually mentioned it before on this.
About, like it's gonna have like a really like extensive plot line and.
Well, all three movies are actual. They're actual film. Like there's an actual reason to have it, and it just happens to have a lot of simulated. Excuse me, non-simulated sex.
So there's not good. Is there gonna be like? Is it just gonna be like one continuous shot, or are you guys gonna have like all the angles and all that, like genital angles and all that good shit?
No, not really. I mean, it's non-simulated sex in a regular movie, so they don't really do close-ups of cocks and shit like that. But so it's not really a porno. It's anti-porn. It's kind of different.
So there's no close-ups of the genitalia. I'm gonna.
Well, there is in one of the movies. There actually is. It's part of the scene.
Oh, okay. It's part of like it's apparent to the storyline.
And the person, the actress that I'm going to be fucking is actually my girlfriend because she's actually an actor. But for that scene, we're getting a stunt double because she doesn't want a close up of her coos. So we're getting a stunt double.
It's okay with their boobs though being shown.
Not really.
Oh, so okay.
I mean, like we'll have videos online, and she'll be wearing a mask. As long as she's wearing a mask, she's okay with it.
I'm really curious about the whole storyline, the concept of this. Oh, and for all the listeners out there, like Soap mentioned in like probably two podcasts ago, yes, you get to see his penis, and I can't wait to.
Oh yeah, there's a really funny scene. I'm probably spoiling it, but nobody listens to it either. Other than you, and you're on it, so. But there's a scene where I'm actually
the podcast or not, I don't know.
There's a scene where my character is actually masturbating, and it's all real, and it's really important to be real because I don't want to simulate anything, and it's all real.
Are you gonna work off earlier in the day, or is it gonna be like? Are you gonna save up for like 2 days so it'll be like a huge load? Just like.
Like you mean in reality? Am I gonna save it?
Yeah, I mean, are you gonna save up for like 2 days so it'll be like a big old load, like not like a load where you've like jerked off 2 times and it's only like a little like stream or like a little like two pellets of jizz. So it's like
a pallets. You know how much a pallet is?
Pellet.
Okay, a pallet would be like a gallon of 40 people. A pallet is No, I don't even come in the scene because I'm interrupted by my roommate who's just staring at me the whole time, and all he says is that we need more toothpaste, and he just walks away like nothing happened. It's like a lot of the scenes are like mocking the movie Black Swan, which I hated. I thought that movie was ass. It was fucking stupid.
I wish they got like 2 actresses with bigger asses than those 2 girls.
I wish they got actresses who could act and weren't stupid
and have big asses.
And in a dumb fucking stupid movie about a fucking nobody who's crazy. All it was what was that movie? Something Blue?
Deep Blue Sea with Samuel L. Jackson.
No, it was an anime. About
Blue Gander?
No, not Blue Gander. That's a show. It was a movie. Blue, something blue. It was about that
Blue Water.
No, it was about that pop singer who went ape shit and started seeing hallucinations. It was a Satoshi Kon film, I think.
I don't think I saw that.
Oh God, I gotta look it up right now.
But
because I have to find it.
I brought up huge asses. I don't think I've given a shout out to all the members.
Perfect Blue. It was called Perfect Blue. Black Swan was essentially a bullshit version of Perfect Blue, and it had shitty actors, and Natalie Portman is a cunt, and I hate her, and her pussy probably smells like spaghetti, and that's not a compliment. Natalie Portman, if you ever hear this, let it be known, I hate you. You are a cunt, and I know I don't know you, but you don't have to see shit to smell it.
She looks even worse bald, but
I thought she looked better bald. I really do. I think she looks all right
she
bald.
She could work in the fields bald.
What does that mean? Like a Holocaust victim?
Well, she is Jewish, so.
Yeah, but yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying, what a race. I'm dating a Jew who looks much better than that. First of all, my Jew has a huge ass.
Which
You know,
is good stuff.
yes, it is. I can't be with a woman with a small ass like the fucking Natalie Portman. Oh God, her ass is like it's like a it's an almond that you don't want to eat. It's like you find it in trail mix and throw it out.
I gotta say this though. I gotta give a shout out to all the members of the group, men who wear makeup, who like big booty girls. That's
On Facebook, yeah, we're all members of that.
and that is like I feel it's like I want this group to really grow and us to have like our own booth at the AVN Con or Adult Con. Like, have like recruitment.
That would be awesome. We could totally do that, and I could promote my movie.
Yeah, men who wear makeup who like big booty girls.
We should do that. I've actually got permission from my girlfriend to go ahead and post pictures of her giant ass
on like AVN and shit and.
No, on our site, on our Facebook page, so everyone can see the splendor.
I think I've got the selling point for like why you guys would want to come to LA. So, okay, for your porno, I don't know how close my brother still is to Ron Jeremy. I know his buddy James is pretty close with Ron, and my brother went to the Grammy pre-show with Ron Jeremy. So, I could probably see if I could hook something up possibly with that connection.
Well, that would be interesting, but you got to remember this isn't really a porno. It's a legitimate independent film with non-simulated sex.
But with exposed genitalia for long periods of time. So you guys would have to get either an NC-17 rating or go the full X.
Well, I was thinking of just putting it online for free.
Yeah. I mean, you're not selling it though, but
yeah, I don't give a shit about money. Money can suck a turd out of my ass.
Do you want lots of exposure for this film?
Oh, this film is nothing but exposure. I'll be naked half the time.
I mean, a big audience.
I don't know. I mean, people, if you find it, great. If you don't, fine. I just want to make it just to make it. I just want to do it. There's sometimes you just want to do shit. This is one of those things that I just want to do.
The show.
It's like, you get that urge. I don't know if you've ever had that urge to just fuck in front of 1,000 people.
I still remember that moment on Men Who Wear Makeup and who like.
Thank you for not acknowledging my question.
Oh, I didn't know that was a question. I just thought you were talking about you ever had one of those. I thought that was just like something.
All right, moving on. Go on.
Something okay. So a guy posted like a video of somebody getting shot, and you're like, "Is there an ass in this? If not, then delete this shit." That was like.
Did I say that?
Like you were just like, there's no ass in this video, and he just posted like some protest video of somebody getting like unrightfully shot. I'm like, why is this even in here? It has nothing to do with big asses.
Oh yeah, I mean that page has the one guy who promotes his music, which is fine, but at least
some other guy he was posting some protest video or some shit like that. Has nothing to do with makeup or cosmetics or asses.
It's just fucking gross. Just put up the ass, I've been meaning to contribute a little bit more. I'm sorry I haven't.
No, don't worry about that. Maybe post pictures of you in makeup. That works just as well.
Well, I mean, all my pictures are on my. I mean, I could just put pictures that. Yeah, everyone thinks I'm ugly though. Vlad called me fat.
What?
Vlad called me fat.
Oh, fuck that guy.
He called me fat. It ruined my weekend. I was so devastated.
Oh, fuck that guy. I still don't like him.
You want to get into detail about that?
Not for now though, but.
All right, that's fine. We don't gotta do shit.
Yeah. Not for.
I just didn't appreciate being called fat. What? It's like, ugh. Oh, thanks. I already have enough psychological problems.
What? You still talk to that guy?
No, well, no, not really. But I saw him at YCon, and we were. I'm not gonna be a dick to someone in front of me. If we can work out, the only reason why I stopped talking to him is because he bailed on one of our appearances and didn't tell me. He just kind of disappeared, and I don't appreciate that. But I can move past it. So when I saw him at YCon, I allowed myself to move past it. But then he called me fat, and I was like,
I hate everything about that guy, basically.
Yeah.
So anything he says is invalid.
I just don't like being called fat. I'm not bad. It ruined my weekend.
Any opinion he has is invalid. So fuck that guy in all senses of the word.
I mean, I don't want to hold on to the anger because he was a good friend at the time, and
he's a bad person in every sense of the word too. So back to the asses.
Okay, back to the asses.
Back to the asses. So the whole reason why starting that group, I'd say, the whole reason with starting that group is basically most of the time you see like a girl with like a hot girl with a nice ass or a pretty girl with a nice ass. You see her with like some cholo-ish dude, or with some or with a gangsta out guy.
Yeah, and it gets old.
Yeah, we gotta see him. I want to see him with more like fellas like us, more bootylicious women with glamorous fellas.
And my girlfriend is not going to like to hear this because I know she's going to listen to this, but my ex-fiance had a huge ass, and before we broke up, she gave me permission to post pictures, so I wonder if that still stands. Do you think legally that still stands?
If her face isn't in it, I think it's okay. You could just censor her eyes.
I don't even think I have pictures of her anymore.
I think legally it stands because they have all those like revenge websites and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm not that petty. Yeah.
Just you could just cut out the face and just post the ass.
Yeah, I don't even think I have the pictures, but the point is that she had a huge ass and I was gorgeous with makeup. I mean, I'm fucking gorgeous.
We gotta have so much more of that. Just like pictures of like for the like I want to make a magazine for like men who wear makeup, who like women with big asses. Like you'd like it'd have the guy with like fully like dolled up with like earrings, hair dyed, like just super done up, and his face like smiling right next to his girl's like humongous booty.
No, that's totally me. Except for the dyeing the hair. I never dye my hair.
Yeah, that's what anymore. I was wondering like last night. I was just like thinking about like what I could do like with your hairstyle wise. I'm like I was wondering like because I put this oil in my hair that makes it like really like soft, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like I straighten it first and then I put this oil in that really like prevents it from being like all dried out and nappy and whatnot. Like if I don't put it in like after a shower.
I like bushy hair.
Is it like you don't like running your hands through your hair or anything like that?
No, I mean I comb my hair, but I like my hair big and fluffy. It's cute.
You're not worried about it like hair damage or anything like that?
Well, I would get hair damage if I straightened it.
Oh yeah. You straighten it like every like here and then, right?
Occasionally I'll use like a relaxer. Like I'll go through the relaxer treatment, but that's like once every year. You know, like I like my curly hair. It's cute.
Dude, there's actually a girl like I know who like this one girl who's pretty hot who I think kind of looks like a lighter skinned version of you. I forgot her name.
Are you trying to say I'm hot?
There's another girl. I'm gonna avoid that at the moment. I'm not gonna try to hook up with you or anything, but she has some similar features to you.
Oh, you're gonna have to show me on Facebook.
Yeah, I shall.
I gotta see this.
I think I could probably show you right now. Hold on, if I could remember her.
Well, don't, we gotta keep her privacy private. I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, we're not gonna. We're
not gonna announce who this broad is.
Say who this is at the moment. Let's see if you think so. How are you doing right now though? Like are you totally sober right now?
Yeah, I don't really drink. I haven't been able to drink for a while.
You've been able to stay free for like how many days are you going on?
Since last Friday.
Awesome.
So
congrats,
about
congrats.
a week.
Because like my friend who's in another band, he's been like sober for like a year now, and I think the secret to staying off that is go to a place where drinks are overpriced.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I have a lot of self-discipline and restraint. I can just not choose not to drink. It's not that hard. I'm not missing that much.
Yes.
Plus, I don't have whiskey anymore, so
And I'm such like, you better stay away from me because I'm such a whiskey guy.
Well, ALA is going to be different. I mean, my girlfriend knows that's time to cut loose a little bit. I'm going to have a little bit of drink, and conventions are different. You know, you kind of just unwind.
I wish I had the chance to join you when you were on your binge.
Which one? You mean at Yaikon?
No, just the most recent one.
Oh, it's been like 2 months. I drank like ever since my breakup with my fiance. Like I had way too much to drink every single day, and it's actually not very pleasant.
Do you ever throw up?
Oh well, no, I only threw up at Yaikon. And
that was like drinking induced, or just only like.
Well, I had a lot of tequila.
Oh yeah, tequila. When I was in Mexico, it's not even pleasant going down.
No, I enjoyed it.
It tastes great in a cocktail, though. Like it's like this freshness that goes up your nose.
It was one of those things where they put the salt everywhere because it was with my buyers who were I'm gonna go ahead and plug them again, which sounds so sexual, but they were wonderful. If they ever listen to this, you guys are wonderful. Sarah, you're just the best. You guys are the best. But it had the salt everywhere, and it was just too easy to drink, and I just drank too much.
And if you're listening to this, buyers, I'm a bartender. We should hit this shit up, mix shit up, you know.
Oh, Sarah was awesome. She was awesome.
Shake that shit up in the shaker. Mix those drinks up. PMX is going on right now as we speak, but I'm like, I've been to so many of them, like, nah, forget it. It's my bro's birthday tomorrow, and I probably have a date this upcoming Sunday, so fuck PMX.
Yeah, I'm not going to PMX either.
It's going on right now, so.
Oh, yeah, well, I know Danny's at it.
Okay, I just found her.
Yeah, well, send me the link. I gotta see this broad.
Well, and I don't know if you could see all of her pictures.
Yeah, because it's private or something.
Yeah. Hold up.
That's a shame.
Right here. She's wearing a wig.
How does that look like me? Oh,
kind of like when you have, like, you're smiling when you have the lipstick, you know? It's kind of like a similar dentistry. Like, I noticed, like, small details on, like, people.
You mean like the gap in my teeth?
Not the gap. More like just the assembly of your teeth, like the shape of it. I don't know. I
guess the smile is kind of similar, but our eyes are no. I don't look like her at all.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm seeing something different. Maybe I don't know. But like the teeth, like like the way your two front four teeth are kind of like in that shape.
I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm just saying I'm prettier. But be that as it may.
Dude, keep that cockiness up, bro. You're a superstar. That's where you gotta keep it.
Yeah. That's why nobody listens to my podcast.
Nobody.
Nobody. I get like 8 viewers.
Except me, Oliver, and
yeah, you, Ollie,
and like
Anne listens to it sometimes. Actually, no, Anne doesn't listen to it. She's such a butt.
Fuck.
No, she's awesome. Don't talk shit about Anne. She's my best friend.
There's a secret. It's not just me and Oliver. Like I play this to like a room full of people. I'm like, dude. And whenever you like say it's like a snide remark about something, like I start cracking up. It's like, man, fuck that. Like fuck this person. I'm like, yeah, get him. So you could
seriously, you promote my shit. This horrible podcast.
You already see it. Like I just hit the share button. That's it.
Do people actually listen to it though? That's the thing.
Well, there's like who knows how many people listen to it. I've got like those 2,000 friends. I don't know how many people like see. It's 2,500 right now, and I'm trying to get to the 5,000 limit by say before 2015.
Well, I appreciate all the effort. Thank you so much.
And
any exposure I get is exposure, and I appreciate it.
It's usually probably like me, Ollie, maybe we get our buddy Salmon on it, his girl, and it's like us listening to it, and like whenever it's like, yeah, get him. It's like a sports team. Whenever you diss something, I'm trying to think of like something that you diss.
I recently insulted the 501st.
Oh yeah, there's that. Yeah, I was like, man, fuck those guys.
I really do hate them too. Like personally,
like, I really pay you for pictures in public. Like I was listening to that, and it just kind of reminded me of like, It reminded me of like the comparison between like Japanese music industry and the U.S. Like how they don't let you take pictures of certain bands from Japan. I'm like,
Yeah,
where's freedom? Don't fuck with freedom.
it's so fucking stupid. I want everybody to know that
Vader's fist. That's like Vader's fisting your ass. That's basically all it is. With
you can go ahead and add to this, but I want everyone to know that if you want to take a picture of me, feel free to do it. I'm not going to charge you shit. I don't give a fuck. Just take a picture, have your hug, do whatever you want. And I'm pretty sure the same goes for you, Matt.
You know, just take a picture of our genitals, you know.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. You know, it's like, how can you promote yourself properly if you're such an anal asshole about what you're doing?
That's like, it's pretty much defeating the purpose. That's probably like why VK's had such a hard time getting big in the U.S.
Because they're cunts when they come over here.
You gotta knock that shit off, Matt.
Yeah, they really do.
You gotta be Matt Cartagena. You gotta be chill about that.
I would agree, you know, because you're a lot more chill than I am. I'm the first person that will stab somebody.
You know, when I first met you, actually, it came off like you were a nicer guy than me. Like sometimes I could be a meaner guy than you. Like if you guys like have never met me or Soap in person, like I could be a meaner guy than Soap can. He's just more. I guess he's more like chill about his meanness. Like when I get mad, more like in your face about it.
Well, my anger is a lot focused and control, and when I insult someone, I make a point to do it so they don't understand it.
Very like, they're like, yeah, right, yeah, go ahead. It's like that kind of...
I'm very sardonic. I've never seen you angry.
No, yeah, you have. Or maybe...
When?
I don't know, probably like Yalicon's like, the fuck's wrong with you? You know, I don't want to say it right now, because I'd be saying somebody's name who you know or something.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember now. I do remember. I remember falling asleep in that room too.
Yeah, man, fuck them. Anyways.
I passed out so badly. I just like fell over.
Man, this is probably like the one podcast that has the most like fuck them, and yeah, that ass is amazing.
My ass? What?
I like them. Nah. I like them big.
Have you seen my ass? Have you seen my Sylvia Christelle crossplay?
Is that the one where you're wearing the blonde wig?
Yeah, and I look like a black girl.
I wouldn't. Well,
I look black. I do. I look high yellow. I really do.
Maybe you should go for like a cosplay of Robin Thicke's wife, Paula Patton.
Why would I do that?
Well, cause like since like you're not like totally black, like they call like light-skinned black girls red bones.
Well, they also call them high yellow and mulatto and a bunch of other names, Oreos. You know, there's tons of names. We need Denzel on this show. Hey, you want to be a guest tomorrow?
Oh, we could get Denzel on the show. Hold on, let me get him right now.
Well, no. He's actually busy right now. But Denzel is like my co-host.
What's going on, guys? This is Denzel.
Come on, don't do this. This is too sticky. Come on now.
Those bitches and that ass.
Denzel is much cooler than you are, so don't even do that.
Let's get that ass all open. That, my God.
No, but we could try to do something tomorrow also.
Yeah, because this is my first time using like the whole Skype thing and whatnot. How long has this shit been going on for?
An hour and 15 minutes.
Dang. Well, it felt like way longer than that, because I know, like, the one with Fazio was, like, 2 hours. No, not Fazio. The one with Damien was, like, 2 hours.
Yeah, it was 2 hours. Damien is fucking awesome. He is an awesome guy. He's a great comedian. I gotta promote him again. He's a metalhead. If you like metal and if you like comedy, go see his shit.
Yeah, Damien, to you, if you're listening right now, I really want to check your band out. Maybe
he's awesome.
We could have our two bands play together since you're down here right now. I want to come see you guys, probably start a pit at your show, destroy another VCR.
After you fuck it. Okay, so we're probably going to wrap this up now.
Yeah.
I think you open being on the show tomorrow?
I'll see what's going on, because it's my bro's birthday. I don't know how late I'm going to be out.
Well, happy birthday. Well, me and Denzel are up all night.
Nah, I don't like my brother. Fuck that guy.
Well,
dude,
go ahead. I
could be meaner than you think. There's a lot of this podcast has had a lot of fuck that guys.
Well, we'll have a lot more if we do it together, but giggity. But do me
That's what you. Oh, fuck. No.
do me a favor. Okay, moving on. Do me a favor and what was the name of that place, that rock club that you think could probably take me as a comedian?
Angels and Kings, or
Yeah, okay, Angels and Kings. I gotta look that up. Damien, also, if you're listening to this, I want you to look that up too, because I think this would be a good place for both of us.
I think they get free admission on some nights at Angels and Kings. You just got to be above 21. So Damien's above 21, right?
Yeah, we're both.
He's 20 something.
Yeah.
20. What? How old is that guy?
He's of age. Okay. He's fine.
So he get Angels and Kings, and
yeah.
Fazio needs to go there. Just anybody, it's across the street from Musicians Institute, and down the street from the Kodak Theater.
Okay, I don't know the area that well, but I'm sure a lot of my listeners know. But that sounds like something I'm really interested in playing at. I'd like to do that because I want to do rock and roll clubs as a comedian, because I think I could get away with a lot more stuff.
And just further, well, the Comedy Store's across the street from the House of Blues.
Is that the one? Which is the one owned by
Comedy
what is that guy's
owned
name?
Owned by Pauly Shore's mom.
His mom? I thought it was Pauly Shore. No, the guy.
I don't know if his mom died by now, and now he owns it.
Funny Jewish guy. God damn it! What is his name? He was on news radio after what's his name died? God, he's a hilarious. I can't think of his name.
You said he's the replacement for Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman. He was his replacement. What is his name?
Not Jim Root, right?
No, not Jim.
Warbutton?
No. Keep going.
Like, I can only think, because after Phil Hartman died, there was those two guys.
No, he had a specific replacement.
Jim Root, but it was a guy.
No. God, he's so funny. He was on a couple of roasts. He's just like this uber Jew. He owns his own comedy club down there that I want to play at.
Not Jeff Ross.
No, not Jeff Ross. Jeff Ross is awesome. By the way, he's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Jeff Ross saw the Roastmaster General. Have you seen the roast of Roseanne yet?
Yeah, I saw it. She was all right. You know what I don't like? I don't like Lisa Lampanelli.
She gets a lot of press.
I'm not a fan of her. I mean, I don't hate her, but it's just like, tone it down.
It's almost like, it's kind of like trying to mask niceness as meanness, kind of.
Yeah, she kind of does that. I mean, I'm not against her, but shut up, Dude. I hate that Greg Giraldo is dead.
Yeah, he was solid. Jesselnick is pretty solid, though. I like him. I
like him too. He's good, but
Greg Giraldo. What'd you say on the last post though about like Whitney Cummings? Oh, if I say this about Whitney Cummings, people in Hollywood will hate me. I'm like, bullshit. You can say whatever you want about anybody in Hollywood and get and still.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm blacklisted for. If I play in Hollywood, I will get escorted out of the entire demographic. West Hollywood. They're not. I've been to New York City. I feel more comfortable there, to be honest.
Don't you know about like the whole Dane Cook Steve Byrne feud? Like the whole time, like.
Yeah, I do.
And I'm on Steve's side too.
So am I. But to be honest, Dane Cook, he deserves a little respect because he did start out as a good Boston comedian, and if you make it through Boston, you deserve some respect, and he did. I don't know what happened to him though.
And somebody I didn't bring up at the panel when we were talking about our favorite comedians, I really want to bring up Rex Navarrete. He's a ethnic Filipino comedian. He appeared on the George Lopez show a few times. He's been on network TV like once or twice, but he's mainly just catered to the Filipino community. So all you Filipino listeners out there, like Rex, like his whole thing, you'd be able to get his jokes. It's not all in like Tagalog, some.
Well, I can understand a lot of Tagalog because I growing up in the East Bay, there's
Daly City, you've been out there and stuff. Like,
it's a huge Filipino community. I grew up with a lot of Filipino
oh shit!
people.
To all my NorCal like J Rock people, Daryl, everybody, all you guys in the Kai Sky, all you guys in the other groups, all you guys in Stars and Night.
While you're on that, let me shout out to Umi.
Yeah, what's up, Umi?
She's fucking hot. She's fucking
Yeah,
hot.
she's
Her and her bass. When I was shitting on female bass players, I didn't mean her.
Yeah, not you. You're adorable.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Kick it with you soon, Umi. Shout out to you, both of us, when we're up there.
Yeah, we'll drink.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
I don't know. Does she drink? I don't know. She doesn't seem like the type.
We'll find out. Daryl's friends with her.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So okay. Well, that's the podcast. I think we plugged enough.
We plugged all sorts of things and many different
all
ways.
Sorts of holes. Matthew Cartagena, once again. Millennium Creeps, that's his band, and our band is going to be named what again?
Habsburg.
Okay, there you have it. I'm still, whether or not I move to LA, I want to work with you. I want to work with you. I want to work with the music and stuff, and I'll fly out for shows and shit.
There's
not
still that whole thing, like I've noticed this with like the comedian and comedian musicians, like we're really like, it's like either one way or the other, like there's you, there's me, there's Damien, there's Fazio, there's
Anton. We all do music and comedy.
Yeah, and it's just like I'm more towards the music, and I'm more towards the music. Fazio's more towards the comedy, and for us, like one suffers because of like our focus towards the other one.
Not for me, because I'm bipolar.
So, yeah.
No, I'm not even kidding. I grew up doing music first. I only discovered comedy like 5 years ago.
I still need to hear you on bass though. Like,
yeah, I need to record something.
Just make like a video though and post it in the group, because the guitarist in the band, Hoy, he just did another video. But anyways, yeah, we'll end this now.
Yeah, this was a good podcast. I was surprised. Yeah. I thought you would just be a string of pussy jokes, but
I really wanted to spend more time talking about the buttocks,
Well, I'll have you on the show again.
Talking about the buttocks.
Yeah, we'll talk about ass. We like women with ass.
Yeah, and thighs. Oh man, thick thighs.
Oh man, my girlfriend's got some great thighs.
And the elusive Asian girl with the big ass. That's like a treasure.
My girlfriend actually has a friend who kind of fits the bill. You'd probably be into her.
Okay, let's do this. How's her taste?
How's her what?
Musical taste.
I don't know. I don't know that much about her, but I'll find out for you.
If it's like if her musical taste is anything like either of ours, then she's got it.
Well, I remember she's pretty, so that's all I can
smoke
say.
Weed?
But, I don't know.
All right, we'll end this here.
Yeah. Right. So thank you for being on the show. We'll have you again pretty soon. And thank you to all the listeners. I hope you remember Millennial Creeps. And what is the other band?
Habsburg.
And what is the club that I want to? You got to keep reminding me.
Eagles and Kings, baby.
Eagles and Kings.
Angels and Kings.
Angels and Kings. I don't know why I didn't forget that.
Former drummer Rainin. He's there a lot. It almost got nicknamed Rangels and Kings because he's there all the fucking time.
He's there all the time. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna probably be performing down there, hopefully sooner than later. And this is for Matthew Cartagena. I'm Soap. Thank you guys for listening, and good.